you very much.
Thank you so much.
You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Hi everyone, Grand Rising. My name is Tyair Dorsey. First, I'd like to say it's a pleasure to meet all of y'all. I come and go, and I'm slightly overwhelmed because I've only seen a few of you guys walk by and stuff where I can actually say hi to. So I'd first like to say I appreciate the work that every single one of you guys do, and I get the students that you kick out of your room. So before I continue, I would like to explain a little bit about mathematics. Mathematics is the methodical application of matter. It is so said because the subject makes one methodical or systematic. Mathematics makes our life orderly and prevents chaos. Certain qualities that are nurtured by mathematics are the power of reasoning, creativity, abstract or spatial thinking, critical thinking, problem-solving ability, and even effective communication skills. Mathematics is the creator of life and all creation. Without it, the world cannot move an inch. Be it a cook or a farmer, a carpenter or a mechanic, a shopkeeper or a doctor, an engineer or a scientist, a musician or a magician. Everyone needs mathematics in their day-to-day life. Anyone can be a mathematician with character math, where it gives proper guidance and training in a formative 2-week period for high school, 3 weeks for elementary and middle school. A good curriculum of mathematics is helpful in effective teaching and learning of the subject. No program can do it any more sufficiently. So what I mean by this is math. There's 3 things every child needs. One is love. You know, that comes with that care and concern. They need to feel like they have that care. That should come from home. And you guys give it as well because you're here to teach them. That shows a level of care and concern because you care about their future. The other one is reading. And reading is important because you can go anywhere in this world. And if you can read, you can learn. But a lot of people don't understand the handicap of those that don't know math. In this world today, you can't be nothing if without math. You can't even be a nurse. You can't be a manager. You can't be a warehouse manager. You got to be able to count. You got a lot of celebrities that don't even count their own money. So when it comes to advanced math, we have something that is not being taught to the students, and we all try as teachers and educators, because that's where, you know, my level of appreciation is, because I'm a math coach. You know, I'm not a teacher. You guys went through the rings to get where you are today, and that's where my gratitude comes into play. But your job is getting harder every day, every day. And you might have students that can read, but once you get past the reading factors and you get to algebra, calculus, geometry, any form of advanced math, it's going to affect your students. And this is where we get students that don't want to listen, don't want to learn, they don't care no more because they don't get it. They don't get the A, B, and the C, D, the negative and the positive. They don't understand these things, what the X means, because if they can't get past multiplication and division, they're not going to go any further. They're going to struggle. If you notice with students that can read, if they can read, they come back next year, they still make honor roll in reading. Social studies is still good. But if you have a student that has a bad year, let's say they made honor roll 1 year, and they come back, they had a bad year, loss in the family, they might be going through things, you know, growing pains and stuff like that, and then they don't make honor roll, you got to ask why. Why? It's because we have 140 plus math programs out there that's failing our students. And I personally don't like the 12 by 12, because the 12 by 12 is telling students 144 equations that they have to remember. That's giving them fish instead of teaching them how to fish. And character math teaches them how to fish. The number system consists of 1 through 9, not 12, 27, 145. It's 1 through 9. So my students in this class today, if you ask them what's 7 times 8, they'll go to the 8's pattern. They'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 56. Just that simple. Character math teaches students to stop thinking and frying their brain, because what they're doing with multiplication is they'll go 7, 14, 21, then they might say 28, they may say 35, but then they're like, okay, 7 plus 35. You ever see that? 7 plus 35. So they're using addition for multiplication. And they're counting on their fingers, they're writing lines on their papers, and that's going to keep them behind. A good teacher doesn't want no student to be left behind, but a good teacher understands that I still must cater to the students that are ready and willing to learn. And I got to try to come back and backtrack to try to get this one student to try to catch up. But what happens when you step away from that student? As soon as you step away from that student, they don't care to catch up anymore. Because they still live that reality of everyone else is moving on. Everyone else is learning. Everyone else is raising their hand, and I don't. And that right there gives a clash. We are losing student and teacher relationships on a year-to-year basis because a lot of students are not feeling like they're learning. And as soon as they feel like they're not learning something, guess who becomes invaluable to them? You guys. Me, myself. We don't become valuable to them because they don't care about what we're trying to teach them. And when that comes into play, we lose them. And that's a sad loss. So with character math in general, I said it's a 2-week program for high school because it's so easy to learn. These patterns repeat themselves over and over again, and they don't change. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80, 88, 96, 104, 112, 120, 128. It doesn't change. No matter what it is, it doesn't change. The division that changes from 1s to 10s to 20s to 30s, they don't change. So this is a tool that they can depend on, just like Hooked on Phonics. They know the ER says They know the IGH, the OUGH. They know the SA says shh. They know these and they depend on these things. There's a lot of students that can read and they don't even know the definition of the word. They don't know the definition. They joke about it on TV all the time. And this will give them that same understanding that they don't have to think. They can follow these patterns dependently to find the answers to their equation, because no matter what it is, all advanced math is multiplication and division. And this is what helps them. So I wanted to pass this around because the principal was talking about this. I have color first. Anyone want color, please raise your hand. I want to give this to the assistant principal. And it's just giving you guys an understanding of what they're doing. I had students that didn't want to learn at first. They didn't care until they realized it was easy.